Welcome back into the Ramble.
We're
Now we can
back.
start.
Yeah, now we can start. That's the sign.
Yeah. So, I was telling you recently I was going to try to go to the Conan O'Brien show.
Yes.
Because they film it here in LA. So this is my second attempt at it. First time we went, they overbooked. We kind of lollygagged a little bit too.
Oh, no.
Even though we had reservations ready for it. So they're like, well, we'll put you guys on the list. Check out the dates. If it's going to work for you, then try again. We're like, okay, cool. So we had it down. We were supposed to go just the other day. Actually, on Monday we were supposed to go. You know, we're all stoked. I heard from it from it was one of my cousins who was one who kind of got all the tickets arranged and all that. So I talked to her the night before. She's like, yeah, just be ready at 1 o'clock. You know, we're going to meet up and then, you know, drive on down there.
Yeah.
So we're all stoked about it. I talked to my other cousin who's going to go with us. And we're like, yeah, are you going for sure tomorrow? I'm like, yeah, I'm already ready to go. So we're all excited. We're talking to each other in the morning. And then I get a text at about maybe 11:30ish. You know, I'm already getting ready, almost done getting ready for the show.
Yeah.
You know, I got up early, did all my errands I had to do. And then I get a text around 11:30 saying, oh, I'm going to have to cancel.
What?
We're like, fuck. So my cousin Johnny calls me up and he's like, well, are you still down to go? I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, I'm going to try to give her a call, see if I could get the tickets from her, and we'll just go on our own.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, cool. You know, because we've been looking forward to this for a while.
Yeah.
We couldn't get a hold of her. We didn't get heard back from her until maybe about maybe about 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, no.
I mean, so it's kind of disappointing, but
We're calling you out.
yeah.
Calling you out on the internet.
We talked to her. I mean, I get what happened because she eventually called me later that night telling me, well, you know, what went on. You know, I get it. You know, you can't be too pissed. It was a free show anyway, so it's not like we're out money. It was just we're kind of excited to go.
Yeah, I see.
You know, and then I know they were.
She sold the tickets.
And I know that they were excited because they've never seen Conan live.
She a grifter?
No, she's usually on the level.
Okay.
That's why it's no big deal. You know, because I went to when Conan, before he had the new show, Jonathan and I went to go see the live show at the Universal Amphitheater. That was a lot of fun.
Oh, I see. That's
Yeah.
cool. That's really cool.
Yeah,
Damn.
so-
That's badass, dude.
So that was my big disappointing thing this week. Yeah, that wasn't fun. I don't know. I can't even boycott. I didn't even watch Conan that night.
I think the only comedian I've seen is, never mind.
Wow. I used to go to. Well, no, we used to go with us. We used to hit up Upright Citizens Brigade a lot.
That's true. We used to do that.
Mm,
Oh,
yeah.
yes. Tim and Eric and shit.
I mean, one of the good ones that Jonathan and I went to, it was like a question and answer type thing. It was almost like Inside Actor Studio style, but it was with they were interviewing Bob Odenkirk. That was really good.
He's like, I don't know, you see his name and everything. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, him and his brother. You know, they're both really well known in the.
What's his brother's name?
You know what it escapes right now?
Bob Odenkirk.
It's probably like John or Jack or.
Ricky Odenkirk. Sounds like a video game character. Ricky Odenkirk.
Speaking of video games, how many hours was I playing that game earlier?
Yeah, dude.
I was
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
The Last of Us. Is that what it was called?
The Last of Us, that's
yeah.
exactly what it's called.
Yeah. Yeah, that game is really addicting. I mean, I'm not super huge into video games to begin with, mainly because I haven't purchased a gaming console since Super Nintendo. Yeah.
Skip N64?
I didn't even get it. Well, I had one because my brother stole my one of my paintball guns. And stole it, so in turn I stole his Nintendo 64, and we probably had it for a little bit and then got rid of
And
it.
the cycle continues.
Little shit. But yeah, I've been playing as of late. I play LA Noire, you know that, and Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
And then I seen that these new games look pretty cool. And well, actually,
The
when I first
Last
saw
of
The
Us.
Last of Us, I was just browsing through the video game aisle,
Yeah.
and I saw it. At first, I thought it was Ellen Page.
Rape
The
game.
Yeah, we'll get into that in a minute. But I thought it was the Ellen Page video game. You know, when she what was it? What's the name of that damn game?
Something Souls.
Two of Us.
Yeah, Two of Us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But because the character in The Last of Us looks uncannily like Ellen Page, especially at a quick glance.
Redhead Ellen Page.
You know, I thought that's who it was at first. So I'm sitting there just looking it up on my phone, and it ended up being Ashley Johnson.
Yeah, but it's not modeled after her.
No, I think they just
did the voice.
I think they did the stop act or the.
Oh, is it modeled after her?
I think just the movement is.
What the fuck?
But the character does not look like her at all.
Yeah, it doesn't look like her. Yeah.
I mean, you even thought it was Ellen Page also.
Yeah, it looks like Ellen Page.
I haven't tried that.
Her name's Ellie.
Like, oh yeah, her name is Ellie.
Her name's Ellie. Yeah, what the fuck, dude? That's fine.
You know what? That didn't even dawn on me, and I've been hearing her damn name for like
it's like
6 hours or whatever I was playing.
One of the web designers is like obsessed with fucking Ellen Page.
I mean, I wouldn't blame him. She is a looker.
That's pretty crazy.
Well, I mean, I was remember I sent you that email earlier about that article I found about she's not going to end up suing it, but that with Ellen Page she had a full body scan done for her character in the game, and I guess I don't know if it was a glitch or somebody modded it.
Hack.
Yeah,
it's like a debug mode. It's not a hack. It's like a debug mode.
He's better at this.
Yeah, and they just like turn the camera in a way where you're not supposed to turn it, and they undid the sensors, and she's like nude underneath it.
Yeah,
like legitimately scanned in nude.
Yeah, I mean that's like, her full body. She had the full body scan. It's like working at the airport. Because you remember they have those machines now.
You see that picture of the Statue of Liberty, and it's like you see her boobs and stuff. She's getting scanned. It's like that's freedom for you.
Really, I actually have never seen that one.
I saw like a little meme that was saying that like the TSA's uncovered like all these like enlarged prostates and stuff like that since. I don't know. Anyway, let's go back to the video game.
The video games.
Yes.
Yeah, but that
she was in a shower scene or something, and they did all these little balls on her face.
Well, they get all the points and
they put as many balls on her face as they could, right? And
yeah.
Sorry. And what's that called, by the way?
What, the CGI capture? Yeah.
No, like the balls. What are they actually?
Sensors.
Sensors. That's good for you.
I mean, well, that's what they are. I mean, I'm sure they probably have a little bit more technical name. They probably have some.
You correctly answered the question.
Sensors. Some type of digital reader.
Victory.
Yeah, you asked. Yeah. I'm not that tech savvy. Yeah.
Well, yeah, she had commented on I think somewhere she commented about how her likeness on the game. Maybe she didn't think that she looked like the character in the game, but lots of people do. I think she fucking does, and like.
What Ellen Page said?
Yeah.
About the game she's in.
She tweeted a picture where it was like a picture of what was it? Something. I don't know, some like male character in a game, and she was like, "Look how much this character looks like me," and it was like, I guess she doesn't think it looks like her.
Okay, I think it does.
But yeah, I fucking.
I mean, I've seen. Does. I mean, granted, I think some of the pictures are probably
and her attitude
are probably like airbrushed a lot.
Dude, her attitude, her sassy fucking attitude, dude.
Oh, I'm in love with her. She's gonna be one of my future ex-wives.
Who came up with that?
I have no idea. I think I kind of got it from Jurassic Park. When they're asking Ian Malcolm. Yeah, they're like, I'm always looking for the next future ex-Dr. Malcolm.
I was so happy that there's a picture on the internet that went around of Jeff Goldblum when he's injured and he's just like, his shirt's off, he's got like a semi-hairy chest, he's just like lying back. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, what's this?
So what are you surfing on the net,
Is
Cory?
there time for that? Like, no, people have like redrawn him, like hand-drawn an image of him on.
Wow.
I always thought as a kid that was really fucking funny. Like,
I mean, it is funny. It is.
Back to Mrs. Page, right?
Yeah.
Well, I guess not back to that. Back to The Last of Us. Last of Us is fun, dude. What the fuck?
Yes, it is. Yeah. I mean, some of the control things are a little wacky.
Yeah.
But, I mean, once you get over that, it gets better. I'm starting to navigate in a little bit. I started kicking ass. That's for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
I just got to that one big ass boss thing, and then I was just, fuck this. I've been at it too long, and
That's
and,
right. I forgot.
And
you
the
got
controller
there.
was dying, so I had to.
Damn. The fucking spores that came out when it threw those things at you were fucking beautiful, dude.
Oh yeah, well, it's some type of fireball or some shit that it's throwing at me.
I think it's like a spore ball. But yeah, when it came out, it was like swirling. And
Oh yeah,
shit. It's
that's
like,
for sure.
what the fuck?
It looks really good. I want to take it down to my cousins, because they have a really good home theater system, played in surround sound.
Yeah, dude.
That's got to be good, especially the ambient, the background noises and the conversations that people are having in the background is really good.
Adam Sessler had said that it was the best last game on the PS3.
Oh,
And
I believe it.
That's fucking like the perfect definition. It's really good. Oh my god. All the melee moves are set so that like you can't really miss.
And it's really
Like-
seamless when it goes from story to action.
Yeah, you're right. It
There's
goes
no real
from the-
drag. And one thing I really do love about this game is the loading time. It's
Yeah,
virtually
that's true.
virtually nothing.
Loading times are fast after you load in initially.
Yeah.
First loading time's long.
Well, of course, because it's getting rebooted up.
But all the other loading times.
But
yeah.
once you get from one to another, it's just quick.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You don't miss on melee when you're like close to somebody. It's just like
And the autosave is good
you're
because
gonna
you don't
hit
really get sent too far back when you die,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
which I find really annoying in some other games.
One hit kills.
Yeah,
Lots
that
of
one hit
one-hit
kill one is
kills,
pretty
dude.
bad.
Yeah, damn.
And even if you punch them, it's not going to do anything. They're just going to turn around and kill you. That one character, what do they call him? I forget what they call it already.
The clickers.
The clickers, because there's
That's
the
right.
runners and the clickers,
Runners and the clickers. That's
and then
right.
the military.
I like how you
and
have
Bill.
such limited ammo. Bill, yeah, that's right.
Oh, I mean, the handmade weapons that you have will fall apart and break, and then
I love crafting in games too.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the facial features. When you like look at that girl's face and stuff, like her cheek will like twitch and stuff. It's like, what the fuck?
Oh, I mean,
Voice
the
acting
water is great, and
Yeah.
even when you swim underwater, it looks really. I go into a level where I swam under the water inside the subway system.
What?
Yeah.
That ass, dude. That's pretty.
Yeah, he
badass.
dies. You got to watch your breath meter. I almost died one time.
Oh, what? He's played more of this game than I have. God damn it.
Well, usually like, oh, you got to check out this game. You might like it. Next thing I know, several hours later, the sun's going down. I'm starving because I haven't eaten.
He's literally played more of the game than I have. It's funny.
I think I have an ass imprint in the chair I was sitting in.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I like how you have all those party members in the game. I usually like that in games. I wish you could hunker down somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, to an extent, you can somewhere, because you got to be able to regenerate and do, like, that's when I make my supplies and.
Yeah, there
Other
are
stuff,
lots
yeah.
of downtime moments, but
once it's on, it's on.
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's not, doesn't lag too much. It's not like overwhelming action. And then I hate it when you get too much action, because then I can't take a quick break or, go do something.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what happened to me with Red Dead Redemption. I'll get stuck on one. It snowballs and keeps going. I'm like, well, fuck, I'm thirsty.
What about that bow? Right, you just got a bow.
Oh, yeah, I do have a bow.
Like the Hunger Games, dude.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
Dude,
I'm
the
in love with
Hunger
Jennifer Lawrence.
Games, yeah, dude.
Yeah, a couple of weeks. I'm going to try to go. I want to try to go to the Midnight IMAX show.
She looks better than she did in the first movie. And then she cut her hair. So it's like, oh,
Yeah, I saw that.
she's
earlier
just
today.
shave her head bald, like we're talking about.
There we go. Ellen Page shaved her head in the movie Mouth to Mouth.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Oh, we should have put the audio in. Never mind.
Her all. Make a note for that.
Yeah, we'll have to do
Foley.
that next time. Sorry.
But yeah, Ellen Page shaved her head in that movie.
What was the name of the movie?
Mouth to Mouth.
Mouth
It was
to
one of her
Mouth.
early pictures.
I don't know the name. Yeah, I don't know.
It's a Canadian film. Well, she's Canadian.
That fucking bitch.
Oh, she's from Nova Scotia.
That doesn't sound like that's from Canada, dude.
Well,
From
she was on
Canadian.
one of her early roles was on the Trailer Park Boys, which is one of my favorite Canadian television shows.
I need to watch more of that, dude.
Oh, it's awesome, especially late night after you get a couple of drinks in you and you just want to just chill and have a good laugh. That's the best. And I just found out that they came out with a board game, and then I have to try to get it. I think it's like $60 now.
Board game. Board games are cool, dude.
Yeah, and it would be cool to develop it in a video game, but I don't have the resources for that.
Technology. We can do that.
But the board
Very
games are
exciting.
fun. Remember our board game nights?
Yeah, dude. You can make a board game, dude.
Yeah. And I was reading like a description of it, and I'm like, oh, that sounds great. Even down to the scams that they pull, and trying to avoid the trailer park supervisor, and it looks good. The only thing is the price. It's like $60. So if I could get everybody to donate like $5, because then I got to get it shipped, and it's a Canadian show, so it's gonna have shipping's not gonna be cheap either.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
At least it's not from Australia, motherfucker.
Australia, we like the Wiggles.
Like the Wiggles.
I still have never seen that show, but I've heard a lot about it.
I see.
I think it's Isaiah who was telling me about it.
Fucking Isaiah.
Yeah.
Wait. What's going on? Do you know the plot of the next Hunger Game movies?
Yes, I've read the books.
You have?
Yes. It's the bridge between the All Out big last book has so much. Last movie is gonna be broken up in 2 movies, kind of like the final Harry Potter book.
Oh, they should have done that earlier, by the way. But go on.
I agree.
In Harry Potter.
I completely agree. I think what was it? The second to the last one was way too short.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of action, a lot of shit going on in that.
Last couple, yeah, you're right.
You know,
Last couple could have been broken up.
But yeah, it's the next book. So this one is they won the Hunger Games.
Hunger Games.
So what they do is after that they go on like a cross country tour, because they're the victors.
Oh,
and that's kind of where the film's supposed to pick up. And
fighting people.
Well, they're going through because then there's going to be the next Hunger Games.
Oh.
Because they're done.
What? So
every
gathering support or what?
Except the word escapes me right now. But every so many years they do like a big one, like a super Hunger Game because it's an anniversary year.
Super Hunger Games.
So it's an anniversary year with that.
Oh, okay.
So, but they changed.
It's like the championship game.
Pretty much.
I see.
But they
okay.
Because of her and kind of throwing in that spark of rebelling against that oppressive capital society, the capital. I'm not going to give away too much, but they changed the rules a little bit, and the way this next Hunger Games is going to happen, so it gets even better. I mean, and I'm really excited about it.
Does she have a double bow or like a triple bow?
Oh, it's good, and then even
quad bow.
And then the third book, Mockingjay is going to be just fantastic. That's going to be a 2-parter.
Oh, it's called Mockingjay.
Yeah, because it's Hunger Games, Catching Fire, and Mockingjay.
And then revolver door handle.
I mean, it was kind of. I mean, you know me, I love books and long series, so it's kind of like, fuck, there's only 3 books. But yeah, it was a good series. I was disappointed that it ended.
I don't know why I like post-apocalyptic.
Oh, I'm the same. I'm all like, look at what I'm really into. All. Hunger Games, for example, and
Postman.
Pretties, which is Scott Westerfeld trilogy. Watch a 4-book and a graphic novel now, or 3 books, graphic novel.
Have you seen Book of Eli?
Yes.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's his is like a futuristic society where plastic surgery is the norm. So
what's this?
Yeah, it's the Ugly series. It's Ugly's Pretty Specials Extras. Oh. And then the graphic novel one is basically the first book, but from the point of view of another character.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
You know what? We should probably talk about this off camera, but I always had this idea for.
But yeah, I've, the Postman, the type of, I love the Riddick series because of that, the dystopian future.
What happens to animals in those series? There's not enough focus on where all the fucking.
Well, I know in the Defiance series that I watched, because it was after there's accidental terraforming alien technology on Earth. So some of them were mixed with their animals, some of them were ours, and some of them were just completely mutated into something new and more dangerous.
Where'd all the cats go, dude?
Cats are loose. They're like, fuck you guys, I'm out of here.
The cats are the fastest, the smallest. You know what I mean? You figure they'd be able to get away and they'd be able to hunt and shit.
Yeah.
But you never fucking see them. It's always dogs and shit.